Let's talk violets. Let's see what violets are good for and what you can do with them. So here you go. Here's another bed of violets that I have out back between two rocks that I have. Violets are just beautiful. Good morning, everybody. We're going to talk violets today. This may be a two-part series. I'm not sure. So let's get started, and I'm going to read out of the book Healing and Medicinal Herbs by Wendy, Vincent. I'll put the information down below in the description box. This is a great basic book. Okay, here we go. The description. Violet is a hardy perennial in zones 3 through 7 with sweet-smelling white or purple flowers that bloom from late winter to early spring. Now, I like to add that over the weekend, I found some little yellow violets. They're real tiny. They're about this big. They're much smaller than the regular violet. And also, there is another color. It's like a purple fuchsia mixed color together. I zoomed in on one of my videos so you could see the color. So there's 4 colors that I know about for violets. So if you're fortunate enough to find them, that's great because it will make your violet bed look beautiful. The leaves are heart-shaped. So if you've never noticed, take notice of the leaf. Violet can be traced back to the 1st century AD in Persia, Syria, Turkey, and the plant is also native to North Africa and Europe. When to plant? Violets should be planted in the garden as soon as the last frost is over. Plants should be spaced 12 inches apart and will form a carpet of pretty white and purple flowers. And like I mentioned, there are 2 other colors if you're fortunate to find them. They will grow, let's see, plants should be spaced 12 inches apart and they will form a carpet of pretty white and purple flowers throughout the growing season. Violets can be easily started indoors by seed, propagated through root cuttings. Violets will also do well grown in containers. I've never grown it in containers, but I'm kind of thinking about maybe doing 1 container of yellow. I'm going to divide it up so it will grow big for the summer and I can put it in a different location. So I'll have violets in 2 different locations in case one doesn't do well. It will have a chance to do it in another place. Sun and soil. Violets grow best in a shady spot with rich soil. Compost should be added in the spring and fall to encourage growth. I think that's pretty much common for everything that you grow. I always try to compost spring and fall. I do a lot of composting in the fall. When to harvest? The flowers should be harvested in early spring when they are in full bloom for fresh use for drying. The leaves of the plant can be harvested anytime throughout the growing season. Roots can be dug up in the fall to dry for medicinal uses. I do not dig the root up because it is hard for me to get them established here. So once they're here, I just leave them alone. I pick the flower head and the heart-shaped leaf. And also, you can use violets in your cooking, like your salads, and they make a great presentation, your violets. Parts used, the leaves, the roots, the flowers. It can be used in herbal remedies. And the flower can be crystallized and used for decorations. For your desserts, I have done it before and used it on cakes and cupcakes, but I find it's very, very hard to do. Also, when I make my salad, like if I make a potato salad, I'll take the violets and make a pretty presentation right on top of that. And I like to put a disclaimer in because I'm not a nurse or a doctor. I'm just reading from my wonderful basic go-to book by Wendy, Vincent. For medicinal benefits, violets can be used to help brain and nervous conditions like insomnia, anxiety, and epilepsy. It can also help to reduce inflammation and ease the discomfort of some rheumatoidism. Violets can also help ease of respiratory conditions like bronchitis, a cold, cough, and it can also reduce mucus and phlegm. Externally, violets is used as a poultice for lotions. It can you can make lotions for sores. It can be used for acne, eczema, and cancerous growths and other skin disorders. So what I'm doing right now, I have violets in water, making violet water. I am not sure if I'm going to make a simple syrup or not with it. I may just keep the water, or I may just infuse a bunch of other violets for medicinal purposes. So that will be the end for now. And please like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit that bell. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. And you never know what's going to be on my videos. So God bless. Have a great day. And this may be more than part one. There may be more added to it. Bye now. Hi, folks. We're going to get ready to make some violet syrup or violet water. I've not made up my mind yet, one or the other, but I just got done picking, and this is what I got out of one of my bed areas. Isn't that beautiful? So I just wanted to share that with you, so stay tuned for the next clip and we'll find out what we're making with these beautiful violets. Stay tuned. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 cups of the nice purple, beautiful violets that I have here. I'm going to put them in this bottle here. And also, I'm going to put 2 cups of hot water in here. I'm going to put all the blossoms in the bottle. And then I'm going to heat up water. And then I'm going to put it in the bottle. And we're going to let it set till the water turns really, really blue, or 12 to 24 hours. I have looked and read so many different things on how to make violet water, and to my conclusion of everything that I have read and I have seen, it's done when the violet has a nice blue tint. And then how we're going to make it to a violet color if we make simple syrup by putting sugar in and a little bit of lemon juice. So I'll bring you on back after I stuff all these beautiful blossoms of violets in the bottle. See you right back here. Okay, folks, we're back here, and I've put quite a few of the violets already in. I have this many left, and I have got 2 cups of boiling water. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the violet water, and then if I decide to make simple syrup, I will put 2 cups of sugar and a little bit of lemon juice. But I'm not quite sure. I might still just do a little dabs of lemon juice to turn it a violet color. I'm either going to make a tincture or an infusion or jelly, or just save the water for tea. I'm not sure yet, but the basics will be here, and I will post all the recipes below. So you take the flowers like this. Put them up to the bottleneck. I took a chopstick. I found that worked really well. And what you do is you just poke them right down in. That's it. Easy peasy, just like that. Go like that. Stick them down in. Can't get any easier than that, folks. And what you don't want, you just want the blossoms. You do not want stems if you're going to make jelly. And like I said, I have not made up my mind yet, but I'm going to make the violet water. So you have 2 cups of violet right here. You want to use the same ratio. If I use 2 cups of violets, I want to use 2 cups of water. Just want to move that in a little. And that's what we have here. And if we do the simple syrup, we'll want to have 2 cups of sugar. Okay, here we go. We're going to pour the boiling water in. It's hot. It's dripping a little bit, but that's okay. We'll see what we got. We might have to add a tad more, maybe not, but we'll see. We want to be able to cover the violets good. That's the main thing here. Okay. Now I'm just going to take this, and you're just going to poke it down. Make sure you get them all, the violets all covered with water. Actually, could be something a little bit longer. I don't believe I have anything, but you know what I'm going to do? It's got a cap right here. Got a cap right here. Take this. Show the cap. Got the cap down good. One way. Skin a cat now, isn't it? There. Can you see how it's changed? The water has changed to a bluish color. Now I'm going to let this sit for a while, and I'll come back, and then we'll strain the violets out. But we'll see how blue it is. It may be 6 hours, maybe 12 hours, or it may be less, or maybe once it's cool. Okay, folks, I'll be back. But there's the color right there. Isn't that a real pretty color? And once we put the lemon juice in it, it will change. Okay, I'll see you on my next little clip here. Hold on. Sorry about that, folks. The camera slid off. Okay, here we have it right here, the beautiful color of violet. I'm going to pour it into the bottle. Every time I seem to pour, I dribble. I don't know what I'm doing. And this is like liquid gold. It takes so long to pick the flowers and everything. You don't want to lose any liquid. There. Perfect. There you have it. And what I'm not sure what I'm going to do again. So here you have it. Really beautiful violet water. So please like and subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that bell. You can find me on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. And on Facebook, I also have pictures of different things. So stay tuned. You may see more on violets. Have a great day. God bless.